Fala galera, tudo bem com vocês? Eu sou o Lego Lazord, sejam todos bem-vindos ao canal. Pessoal, como vocês estão? Sexta-feira, fim de semana, espero que estejam todos bem. Hoje trazemos aí Alan Wake para o canal, pela primeira vez aparecendo no canal aí. Um jogo de terror que foi lançado em 2010, se eu não me engano, para Xbox 360. É um belo jogo, eu espero que todos estejam com suas fraldinhas. Eu com certeza já coloquei a minha. Vamos ver quem já tá aí. Olha o Homem-Aranha aí. Cheguei, fui o primeiro. É, Homem-Aranha, seja bem-vindo ao canal, velho. Tamo junto. E aí, Homem-Aranha, como que você tá, brother? Tudo bom? Já já eu começo a live, esperar um pouquinho aí, só pra ver se mais alguém aparece, né? Quero ver ação nesse bagulho. Olha a Dona Lígia aí, seja bem-vinda, Dona Lígia. Bom, acho que por enquanto é isso mesmo. Eu vou começar já. Espero que a galera vá chegando aí conforme a live vai andando. Eu já joguei esse jogo uma vez, faz muito tempo que eu joguei, cara. Eu joguei no meu Xbox 360, se eu não me engano. Não lembro de ter jogado no PC. Mas não deve ser muito diferente, com exceção dos gráficos, né? Então vamos lá.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
O jogo é muito bom, Homem-Aranha. Você vai curtir, cara. Fica aí, vamos junto.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird,
Pega a
even by
fraldinha,
my standards.
ursinho Ted pra abraçar.
So yes,
E vem comigo.
it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episódio 1.
I was in shock from the
Pesadelo.
crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Nossa, calma aí. Não. Olha o Splinter Gamer, e aí, Lego, cheguei. Cara, eu vou ter que mexer nisso aqui, senão eu vou ficar louco.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Seja bem-vindo de volta, Splinter. Mete o pé que esse cara quer me matar, velho. Eu nem sei porquê, velho. Acabei de chegar aqui.
You missed your deadline!
Damn.
You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Não dá pra acostumar, cara. Tá com 12 mídias feio o mouse. Tá triste, viu?
Oh no! Stop! No! God damn it, die! No! No! No!
Shit.
Ah!
Eita!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Não sei o que fazer.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Follow the light.
Follow the light, então follow the light.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Fique no paraíso a salvo
I have
enquanto
something
você se
important to
cura
tell you.
completamente.
It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, you will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Cara, não morre não, meu irmão. Caramba, 5 tiros no coco pra morrer.
Remember what I taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream.
The Capirot's real. Boa.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Fortalecer a luz com o botão direito do mouse, cega o inimigo e queima a escuridão mais rápido.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This is it, wait!
E aí, fera, você não pode vir, amigão? O que tem aqui? Oh, volta.
Just like...
Ô, louco! Mas é verdade, bicho feio, me caguei todo na parte que acabou na desmão. Ô, louco, mano. Eu não preciso matar todo mundo, e nem vou.
I can keep this up forever!
Run, Forte, run! Eita, fim da luta! Pega esse bombom! Tesoura, meu irmão. Fala galera, aqui é o Aranha Vlog do canal do Lego e hoje vamos dar um pau na pulga de jaleco. Boa, aranha!
He's here.
He's here.
Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Bem-vindo a Brightfall. Aqui é comediante, cara. Boa, né? Tamo junto. Bem-vindo a Brightfall. Só lembrando que eu tô jogando a versão de PC.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Ô filho. Olha meu Deus.
Hello there.
Ainda não
You
deu
picked a
tempo.
good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Olha a Rê aí, boa tarde, turminha aí, Rê, tudo bom? Boa tarde. Seja bem-vinda de volta ao canal e obrigado mais uma vez pela sua presença.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car. We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. Mr.
Mano, mas quem que é o pulga de
He's
jaleco,
waiting
mano?
for us.
Eu não entendo.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up
7
there
pessoas
in 15
assistindo,
minutes.
apenas 6 likes, ô galera, vamos lá. 7 pessoas, 7 likes, bora.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I
Alan,
love you
obrigado
too.
por vir
Go
aqui
on.
comigo, eu também
I'll
te
promise to
amo. Vai
behave.
lá, eu prometo me comportar. Não vou ficar traduzindo, galera, mas é uma pena esse jogo não
I'd
ter
forgotten there
tradução
were
de
still places
PTBR.
like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker.
Olha eu tomando flag no YouTube por causa de uma
It
música.
does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need...
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Que mulher macabra.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Se você diz. Meu, a impressão minha, ou ele não anda pra frente, ele só anda pro lado, velho.
This really ought to be fixed, and then
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Uou!
That diner was a real nut house.
Então quer dizer que aquela senhora que me deu as chaves não é a pessoa que eu fui
Can you
procurar?
believe this place? This would
Alguém
make
me
a
enganou.
wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here, I'm KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks from the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty
Esse
dark
corredor
out here.
piscando já dá até medo. É verdade, Splinter. Música não! Música não! Eu não quero levar strike. Strike não, flag. Oh, que gráficos bonitos.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Cara, tem alguma coisa muito estranha, gente. Ele anda de lado. Olha lá, ó. Ele vai sozinho pra lá. Não consegue andar em linha reta. Que maluco pinguço. Calma aí, tchau. Tem alguma coisa errada, calma aí. Não, ele anda torto mesmo.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Of course I do, Gina.
Hello? Anyone here?
Já escutei um malucão andando aqui em cima.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Ô, louco.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s,
Jump
or even
scare.
earlier.
Ele é burro, personagem burro. Pois é, o que parece que o personagem é um caranguejo só anda de lado, ó. Vou ter que me virar com isso.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can roll them into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose. The power cable goes to that shed over there.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Galera, como que tá o áudio do jogo, o áudio da minha voz, a live tá bem, tá
I
travando, tá
thought we could
como
be
aí?
happy here.
Pra vocês, obviamente.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Honey, where are you?
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Estou no andar de cima, tenho uma surpresa pra você. Uau!
Hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
A mulher dele tem fobia de escuro. Ele brigou com ela e foi pro escuro porque sabia que ela não seguiria ele. É uma pena, galera. Esse jogo deveria realmente ter uma tradução. Faltou uma tradução pro jogo.
Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Sorry, love. Wrong way. E olha lá os passarinhos, velho.
What the hell?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Então vamos tentar chegar no posto de gasolina, que essa é a missão, né? Nossa, galera, a sensibilidade tá tão ruim, tá tão alta, e eu não consegui mudar, nem diminuindo o DPI do meus mouse, nem mexendo nas configurações do jogo. Perdemos a queda do avião.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Previously on EMC The Walking Dead.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Então, pelo que eu sei, pelo que eu entendi até agora, ele é um escritor e ele tá com bloqueio de criatividade. Ele não escreve nada, uma única linha, há 2 anos desde o lançamento do último livro dele.
Please, I've been in an accident.
E aí ele resolveu tirar umas férias para ver se melhorava, e a esposa dele aproveitou as férias para trazer a máquina de escrever para ver se ele conseguia escrever alguma coisa. O telefonema que ele recebeu foi do editor dele, pressionando para ver se ele já estava conseguindo escrever alguma coisa. Se o
The lights
bloqueio
up ahead were a
embora.
good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Oh!
Ducky.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
tiozinho ali tá mais louco que o Jiraiya, mano. Aqui é a morte certa. Pode voltar.
Figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Então nós achamos nossa arma, nossa lanterna. Agora sim, hein, mano, com pilhas Energizer. Não se esqueça, hein. Se você estiver numa situação em que a sua vida está em risco, uma lanterna, uma arma e ó lá. Pilhas Energizer. Cara, eu não esperava isso, na moral.
During your trying, it's the latest thing in
meu olho, calma aí.
testably proven. Let you kill one stone. You can see the sights.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
Yes. Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
Meu irmão, só sobrou meter o pé, cara.
This is bad.
Olha que capiroto, velho.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Ah, é, cara. Tem que prestar atenção no cenário pra economizar munição, cara. Que é isso, meu filho?
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Temos um cafezinho maroto. E agora temos que dar um jeito de chegar do outro lado, né? Não por aqui. Talvez aqui.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
O malucão lá do machado tá me rodeando. Oh, errei! Caraca, mano! Odeio tiro, velho. A morte tá sempre à nossa espreita, né?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Ele disse que a escada tá quebrada e ele vai ter que subir de alguma outra forma.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Temos que achar o gerador de eletricidade. E achei. Não! Demônio! São vários, velho! Jesus! Cê é louco, mano. Uma shotgun é sempre bom, né, galera? Em momentos de apuro elas são muito úteis.
just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Ainda indo para...
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
The best dogs in the state. Billy Burster is the best with no dogs. Burster dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Whoa. São muitos, hein? Meu, como eu passo isso aqui? Que merda, hein? Você é louco? Que treta, brother.
I never touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal to get through the day.
Mano, o jogo eu não lembrava de ser tão difícil assim. Porcaria! Caramba, morreu!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell a perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
15 de setembro a 18 de setembro. Festa anual do Cervo. Jogos e atividades. Competição de pesca. Desafio de torta e competições surpresas. Música ao vivo para as crianças. Sei lá, que porcaria é isso. Não perca a lendária parada da festa do Cervo. Ah, não. Galera, quem ainda tá aí assistindo? Meu, vocês não acreditam no que aconteceu, galera. Bugou meu chat. Desculpa aí pela minha falta de como é que fala? Pela falta de conversa com vocês. Simplesmente meu chat resolveu bugar. Assalto de Assassin's Creed. O Jason, sexta-feira 13. O cara com machado. Jason nem dá medo. Ô louco, se dá que é isso, mano. Jason é top. Isso foi uma referência ao filme O Iluminado, com o machado na porta, referência clássica. A verdade é o capiroto é real, falei ao contrário porque tô com medo. Saudações cordiais. Olha o Lucas Rinaldi aí. E aí? Tá rodando no Shonex? Lucas, ele tá jogando no PC. Ah, tá. Lego, você fica muito calado. Faça seus comentários, senão a live fica sem graça. É que o jogo está mais bonito do que o normal. Poxa, galera, não tenho culpa. Bugou meu chat, cara. Simplesmente isso. O chat bugou.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Ô Splinter, bugou o chat, cara. Eu não acredito. O chat ficou parado lá e eu não vi que a galera tava conversando comigo. Apareceu gente nova, eu continuei sem conversar. Esse tipo de bugzinho, quando acontece, prejudica demais, cara. Que pena, que pena. Tenho nem como pedir desculpas pra galera aí, ó.
God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay?
Eu achei estranho ninguém falando comigo, cara.
The guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Alan Wake. Fim do primeiro episódio. Nada, cara. Eu sempre dou atenção pra vocês. Eu vou cortar a música aqui porque eu não quero ter problema com isso. Tô bem chateado agora, cara. Eu tava prestando atenção no jogo, mas eu tava prestando atenção no chat. Mas o chat bugou, travou, não apareceu mais nenhum comentário. Quando eu resolvi dar F5, aí carregou o comentário de todo mundo. É uma pena, a galera saiu fora.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed
Você tá
car.
aí, pelo
I'm
menos,
missing
que
a week.
é
I was
importante,
attacked
né,
by
mano?
shadowy men.
Você tá ligado que eu jamais faria isso, né, ô Splinter?
The sheriff took me to the
Troca
lake
ideia, dá
Alice and
atenção
I
a
had
todo
stayed
mundo.
at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Há 3 anos atrás. Um ano antes dele lançar o último livro dele.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Querida, cheguei!
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Cadê o café aqui?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Era desenhista.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Acho que sim,
Don't worry.
Splinter, Xbox
We'll just
e
break
PC.
out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
I love you too,
Tell me a
sweetie.
story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Bright Falls. Dia
How do you
atual.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
Vamos manter a postura aqui. Ficar na boa. No escuro e na chuva. Ó, louco. Que careta, hein? Olô. Rolou amorzinho ali, será, Splinter?
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Yeah, it's Morgan here. I'm a
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they won't...
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Vá pela cerca esquerda, tá? Então é pra cá. Sério que tu não sobe aí, Alan Wake?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly,
da hora.
a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Mamute, velho. Bucktoothed Charlie. Mamute colombiano.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Curti. O esqueleto de mamute colombiano, Mammutus colombi. Esta espécie estima ter 14.000 anos, foi recuperada dos poços de Labriatzar em 1981. Foi doada para o Parque Nacional de Elderwood em 1998, quando o mamute colombiano se tornou fóssil estadual de Washington. Recebeu o nome de Bucktoothed Charlie e desde então se tornou o mascote oficial do parque. Bacana, gostei da história. Eu não sei.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying
Eu
in the
creio
car,
que os olhos dele
just
são aqui do
listen to
lado,
yourself.
pô. Ali do meio deve sair a tromba dele, você não acha? Não sei. Não entendo de mamute. Não sou um mamutógrafo.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing...
Wait here.
Listen, you hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the
É
paths
verdade,
and
o
get to it
Splinter.
eventually.
Parecia mesmo
It's an
ter
easy
olho.
walk. Nice spot, too.
Trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out? It's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry.
Mano, esse maluco é chato.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo!
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Achoo!
Bless you.
O maluco é alérgico a tudo, bro.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Até que o carango é louco, hein? Dá pra dar um rolê de carango?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Oh, cap!
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You'll make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Doesn't take any action. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that.
A parte estranha é que o jogo sumiu com a minha shotgun, mas não subiu com o meu 38, né? Tipo, absurdo isso.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially.
Cara, tá dando uma... Pessoal, como tá a live? Tá dando umas travadas pra vocês? Tá normal? Por favor, fala pra mim. Por que você quase se assustou? Splinter, me diga. É normal essa cena, né? Ih, já deu um caboclo de novo.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Hello? Please help! Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me. Mr. Wake?
Que loucura, eu voltei pra onde eu tava aqui.
Oh, hell.
Doideira,
It
velho.
happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Na hora que eu quase assustei, o fone saiu do meu ouvido e caiu no chão. Na hora que eu coloco de novo o jumpscare. Entendi. Como tá a live, meu? Tá de boa? Tá rolando sossegada? Tá travando? Tá como aí, galera? Eu realmente preciso saber, porque pra mim aparenta estar travando. Não tenho certeza se tá travando ou não. Se estiver travando, o problema não tá no meu computador, tá na internet, o que seria ridículo, porque eu tenho 300 megas de internet.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
Seis tiros no corpo. É, aqui pra mim parece que tá travando, eu não sei, eu tô com algum problema aqui no meu Facebook, eu não sei porquê. Bosta. Ó, Facebook. No meu YouTube, desculpe.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Ah, ô louco, velho!
For those Rangers of Park license obey the Park Rangers instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no! Never!
Don't approach closer than 100 yards.
Two bears and wolves never approached any other closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
Never leave your pet. Against the law.
To remove any objects or historical artifacts from the park.
Pô, 5 balas, e aí? Agora sim. Não, eu não acho minha net ruim. Só que se a minha live estivesse travando, só poderia ser por causa da internet, entendeu? Porque a... tipo assim, dá uma olhada na descrição e vê a configuração do meu PC. Não pode ser meu PC nunca, cara, sacou? Só poderia ser a internet. E aí eu disse que não teria porquê, tendo em vista que eu tenho 300 megas de internet, sacou? Mas eu não acho ela ruim.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ah, entendi. Eu tenho que ir para a esquerda, porém temos um caminho à direita aqui. Não, não temos. Meu, pensa que esse jogo é de 2010, galera. Não acho que os gráficos são ruins. Eu acho, na verdade, muito pelo contrário. Esses gráficos aqui, 2010, são muito bons. E o jogo é, sim, difícil, mas também é muito agradável de se jogar. Ele é difícil, ele é um pouco assustador, mas nos momentos de ação ele é meio frenético, tá ligado? Não dá muito pra pensar sobre o que fazer.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Não alimente a vida selvagem, $100 de multa. É muita coisa. Ah, danadinho. Caminhada, proibido veículos motorizados, cachorros devem estar, acho que na coleira a todo tempo, e o no littering eu realmente não sei o que é, mas eu creio que seja assim, fogueiras talvez. Lover's Peak, que é o caminho que temos que ir. Aparentemente o jogo sempre te dá dois caminhos, um caminho é o correto, o outro caminho é para você pegar algum extra, né? Pelo menos por enquanto tem sido assim. Sair, desviar muito do caminho pode nos trazer problemas, como vocês estão vendo agora. O jogo de 2010 já é bonito assim. Ah! Porcaria. O jogo é de 2010, já é bonito assim, enquanto Resident Evil 6 em 2012 parecia gráfico de PS2. Ô louco, cara, que esculacho. Porcaria. Cara, eu tô ferrado, hein, pra passar essa parte aqui, galera. Caraca, brother! Doze balas. Seis balas. 18 balas. Já é melhor que 6, 18. que eu não posso fazer é continuar errando tiro, velho. Cada tiro que eu erro é um problema que eu causo pra mim mesmo. Alerta de ursos. Pô, caramba, cara. Ah, eu achei que eu tinha... velho, peidei na farofa. Deus, vai ser difícil passar. O bom do jogo é que ele não dá muito jump scare, mas dá alguns bem chatinhos, pra falar a verdade, viu? Nossa. Meu! Que ódio, cara. Meu, não tem como fazer essa parte. Caramba, acabou minha munição. E agora? Pô, como... Ó, MDK, e aí, mano? Como que você tá? De boa, velho? Bem-vindo de volta ao canal aí, MDK. O que é isso? Ah. A idade da árvore. Pô, sem arma vai ser osso passar, hein, galera? Sem munição vai ser treta. Perigo de queda. Mapa.
Shit.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay. Move it or lose it. Like that, boy? Huh? Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Esses inimigos são tipo sombras, mas eu acho que eles são são personagens dos livros que ele escreveu, saca?
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Outro boss, pelo jeito, né?
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice. And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Armadilha pra urso aquilo ali. Várias. Atravesse a floresta. Só um segundo. Só um segundo. Agora pra onde? Pra cá. Rifle de caça, isso é bom, acho. Pois é, virou mesmo, velho. Cara, que difícil, velho. Eu tenho 2 flares, 5 baterias e 7 balas. Eu vou ter que me virar, velho. É verdade, agora virou sexta-feira também. Chegue ao topo do moinho.
Beware of Widowmakers.
Vamos ver onde é.
occupation.
Caraca, moleque! É muita bala, velho. Não sobe.
Barry?
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Eu dei uma paradinha ali, galera, pra conferir um negócio aqui da live.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Pelo tamanho de Cristo, vai com o tamanho, demônio! Putz grila, velho, você vai morrer! Caraca, brother. Assustei, mano. Que sacanagem.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Precisa de uma lanterna dessa.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Que bacana o game, hein, galera? Bom, pessoal, acho que por hoje é só. Vou parar a live por aqui. Vou curtir o final de semana. Espero que vocês também curtam. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da live de hoje. Jogo novo, primeira vez no canal. Eu com certeza gostei. Se vocês quiserem mais conteúdos como esse, que eu traga novamente esse jogo, continue com a série até o final. Deixem um like, façam os comentários no vídeo. Um forte abraço a todos, é isso aí. Pra quem não é inscrito, se inscreve no canal. Quem não deixou o like, deixa. Um forte abraço a todos aí, isso aí. Valeu, fui. Beijo do gordo. Obrigado, pessoal.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see a